if you are considering moving to Magnolia, here are the top neighborhoods that you should consider. My name is Kelly Watkins. This is Brandi Adams with the Bridge Group, and we are going to be breaking it down for you today. First of all, Brandi, I want to ask you, because you recently moved from Katy to Magnolia.
Yes.
Tell me why.
So we lived in Katy actually for 7 years. We loved our house there, loved the area, but ultimately we just wanted to get out of the congestion. There is so much happening in Katy area, and while some people love that, I personally love the country. I like being out in nature. And just being around like more trees and more opportunities to go hike and a much smaller town feel. So that's why we gravitated towards Magnolia.
And you're loving it?
I love it out
Okay,
there.
good.
We have chickens and everything. It's kind of
wow.
crazy.
That is country. Welcome to Texas, everybody. If you're moving from out of state, Magnolia is a really great option for you. So go ahead and tell us some of the top communities.
Yeah, so there's a ton of new construction options out in Magnolia. Right now, development is moving that direction right up 249. 249 is one of the major thoroughfares in the Magnolia area. Gives you super convenient access to the Beltway, in town, everywhere. So a lot of the new development is off of that. You have Colton, which is coming in right off 249. Creston, which is a Johnson development, right off 249 again. You've got Audubon that's currently under construction. They have a ton of great builders out there to offer too. And then you have some smaller neighborhoods too, like Emery Glen and Escondido, that are a little bit closer to the more rural side of Magnolia. Really close to Renfest. If you're familiar with Renaissance Festival, that's one of the big things, big events in Magnolia. People love to go out there for that. So those neighborhoods, Emery Glen and Escondido, super close to Renfest.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit more about some of these communities and maybe some of the new construction options that they have.
Yeah, so Audubon starts in about the 200s. They have, I believe, anywhere from 5 to 7 builders that you can choose from right now, and they are in development. So they've already had some sections that are built out. So if you're looking for something that may be a little bit further along in development, that's a great option. Colton, Creston are brand new, like just started building. Creston, I don't even think has homeowners yet.
Okay,
so you could be one of the first ones out there.
I love to share whenever it's a new construction community that's at the ground level, it's a really great opportunity to get good deals because they're wanting to fill it up, and it gives you great opportunities for future appreciation. So I would definitely, even though you do have to deal with some construction around you and they may not have all the amenities built out yet, it's a great opportunity for future equity.
Yeah, once they start building out those amenities and building out homes, builders will raise prices because there becomes more of a demand. People can start to see the vision.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. Getting in on the ground floor is huge, and you can make you can get some good appreciation doing it that way. And then you also have, like I said, Emery Glen and Escondido, which are the smaller, more intimate neighborhoods, and they usually have about 2 to 3 builders. Really good builders, strong builders in all of those communities. Lots of good floor plans to choose from, and they have equal amenities to some of these larger communities as well.
Okay. What can you tell us about tax rate in these communities?
Yeah, the tax rate in Magnolia compared to Katy. Katy is known kind of for a higher tax rate. If you're not from here, we do have to pay property taxes. We don't have state taxes, but we've got property taxes. So in Katy, for example, you're looking at like 3.5, 3.75 being normal
for
out
new construction.
And now in Magnolia, you could, in about the 2s, maybe low 3s is pretty normal. That would be on average.
So definitely things that you want to consider. Now, what about in these communities with their amenities? Are any of these communities have more amenities than the others?
Yeah, so the Colton and the Creston neighborhoods are going to be what we call master plan communities. So they have a lot of homes slotted, lots of different product lines, meaning that you could get a smaller, more affordable home on less land, or they were even doing some, on the larger size lots, like the 70, 80-foot lots, where you have a bigger backyard. And then amenities in those places, they will be a little bit more grand. Usually they do like the resort style pools, lots of playgrounds, trails,
fitness centers,
all those kind of things,
And what about price points? There's a ton of different options that you've mentioned here. Like, what are the price ranges?
It's going to vary. So almost every neighborhood has anywhere from like the high 2s. You're looking at Audubon is in the high 2s, and they go all the way up into the 800s. So they also have a luxury section as well.
Okay.
And then Emery Glen, Escondido, I would say are about like the 2 to 400 range. So that kind of like middle range. And then the other ones literally scale from like 300 to $1 million.
Okay.
So you can find those in Colton and Creston. There's a ton of options in either neighborhood.
Okay. And what about the commute into town? Some people who live in Magnolia maybe don't have to commute. They work from home. But if you do have to commute, what does that look like?
Yeah, for me, the drive isn't so bad. You're looking at pretty much anywhere in Houston, you have a solid 30-minute commute anywhere you go.
Without traffic.
Without traffic. Yeah. So easily an hour. That's a normal commute here. if you're looking to go from like Magnolia to where we are actually right now in the Energy Corridor, it's about an hour. And it's a pretty drive. Like it's not
true.
like you're sitting in traffic.
That's
like
true.
I'm usually like winding through the back roads. And it's really wooded. Beautiful like scenery. So it's not as bad as driving through Houston traffic.
Well, and you would say it's worth it to have that small town feeling and to have that nature, you know, really be a bigger part of the lifestyle out there.
Yeah, you actually get the best of both worlds. I think in Magnolia, now I am biased, but I live there, but I think it's a good school district. Magnolia ISD is growing, and with that, they're adding new schools in some of these major neighborhoods that we talked about, which is going to be a great option. And then just in general, a lot of development is going out that way, which means that there's going to be more schools.
True.
So the schools are really good. And then as far as like retail, commercial space, if you want to go shopping or restaurants, there's a lot of mom and pop shops like in original Magnolia, but coming up where these other neighborhoods are being built, like the Colton, Creston area, they have what we call New Magnolia, and there's a ton of retail going in over there. We just had H-E-B open about a year ago, so that's really exciting.
Definitely.
And then there's lots of restaurants opening up over there too. And then soon we're also going to get a Magnolia Town Center.
That's exciting.
Yes, and it's going to be like a very like upscale from what I hear, where they're going to have a lot of retail, shopping, and restaurants.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. Well, that was everything you need to know about Magnolia in a nutshell. We threw everything on you. We do have several other videos about Magnolia, so you definitely want to like and subscribe like this video and subscribe to our channel to see all the other videos about Magnolia. And if you have any thoughts of moving to the Magnolia area or anywhere in Houston, reach out to the Bridge Group today. We'd love to connect with you and help you with your home purchase. We'll see you in the next one.